I think it's fair to say we all have a little lump in the throat this evening. What an outstanding couple. I spent the day today, the great honour of spending today with Senator Mitchell, and he gave an interview to Pat Kenny. And in fairness to Pat, he let him talk, and you can listen and listen and listen all night. And I think that's only fair to say this evening. Senator Mitchell, we are indeed honoured to have you this evening for the work you've done for Ireland to date, can I add, to date. Thank you so much. And Heather, and indeed to your children, and for your patience. And I know, Senator Mitchell, in honour of your son Andrew, who you were absent from for much of the peace process, you named it Andrew's Peace. Maybe tonight this is in honour of your family. So thank you very much indeed, the Mitchells. As I wrap up this formal part of the evening, can I just congratulate again Senator George Mitchell and indeed Heather. Terry Leahy, thank you so much indeed, Terry, for all of your support when you ran Tesco, but also in what you're doing. And I know we're in touch. We're certainly in touch with your Irishness if you're not. And I think to listen to your words tonight, thank you so much indeed. And by the way, thank you for not taking Neville Isedale's lead in the speech. Thank you, Terry. To our recipients, to John Maloney, John, it is much deserved. Many congratulations. Gary McGann and Smurfit Kappa. What a result. In fact, when we honoured Gary, if I'm right, as Business Person of the Year, I think your share price was something around €145. I think today is about €20. So I'm not taking all the credits, but well done indeed, guys. To Eamon, Sin and all the Intel team, thank you for what you do for Ireland. I know, Eamon, you spend your life reinforcing the message to HQ that they should be here to scale they're at, and I think what you've done, and there's a number of other people I know involved, but to have those products over the world, but designed in Ireland, means an awful lot to us, and I think is a great reinforcement of our skill set and what we can do. To the guys at Synergy, well done, guys. I hope you're enjoying your night. Much deserved. Brian O'Driscoll and Katie Taylor, I need to say no more, but thank you for your ambassadorship. And indeed, all of our nominees, if I could, some fantastic businesses across the island of Ireland, operating on global stages. I want to thank our judges, if I could, and I know Sean mentioned that, but it was a very detailed process, as I hope you know tonight. We try to keep it sort of zip-locked, as it were. But thank you to all our judges, our chairs in Hugh Brady and Jim O'Hara. I should have mentioned, by the way, that our former chairs, and Francis Rwana did such a fantastic job for all those years as chair of our judging panel, and to Fergal Quinn, happy with us this evening. Thank you for all of your work and for keeping it honest, as I said. Maybe a round of applause for our judges, if I could. As I move to concluding, can I thank Sean Murphy, Brian Daly, David Deegan, Susie Marr, all of the team at KPMG. This is a 10-month process to get to this evening, can I tell you, guys? And we work very much in partnership with the guys at KPMG. And I know the branding is very important, but their partnership and their vision, and I know how passionate they are. So thank you indeed for your investment again this year. It's our 10th year with KPMG, and I hope there'll be many more. Thank you indeed, Sean, and all of your team. KPMG. Finally, in our other partners briefly, in AIB, thank you again, the Enterprise of the Year. I think we got the reaction we wanted tonight. Thank you so much. Looking forward to working with you guys next year. Such an important area, and I know that you're very committed to this and that sector of business. And to Ken Burke and Sinead Cummins, again, for your partnership in that programme. To the Jaguar guys, unfortunately, they're not prizes tonight, but they are fantastic. And also, can I say, in our relationship with Great Britain, and let's not forget that all of these guys are employers in Ireland, and that's very important. Merck, Intel, and SATS, thank you again for your support. And can I finally say to all of my colleagues at Business and Finance, this is a year-long process I mentioned. To all of them, they work very late nights. We've done 34 events in Dublin, in New York, in Washington, in London recently. We're hosting our second Ireland Day during the President's visit in April in London and New York in March, and then Hong Kong 21st of May. So thank you to all the guys in Business and Finance. Can I ask for your appreciation, if I could? I swore to them that I wouldn't name names because I always forget somebody, but I have to, and I know they won't mind me singling out Louise Delahunty. who drove this evening and took all of my grumpy emails. Louise, thank you so much indeed. So, in conclusion, Bill Clinton, when he spoke in Derry in 1995, used the following words, and I thought they were reasonably appropriate to close out a very memorable occasion. Our great Irishman, Seamus Heaney, wrote the following words that some of you must know already, but that for me capture this moment, as said Clinton. He said, "History says don't hope on this side of the grave, but then once in a lifetime the longed-for tidal wave of justice can rise up and hope and history rhyme. So hope for a great sea change on the far side of revenge. Believe that a further shore is reachable from here. Believe in miracles and cures and healing wells." Well, I believe that we may be just at a time of Ireland's life where we may experience hope and history again. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a fantastic evening. Thank you for being with us. In tradition, should I say, the bar is now open. Have a wonderful evening and a very Merry Christmas. Thank you very much indeed.